mentally and physically affecting the quarterback. We were able to physically affect the quarterback, hitting him a bunch of times, getting a couple sacks. What I did not do is solely on me was I didn't give the guys the ability to affect the quarterback mentally. Some of our disguises wasn't what it used to be or what it needs to be in order to win a game like that. Didn't give those guys enough credit to beat us in the pass game, and they absolutely did. Russell Wilson is a heck of a player, phenomenal guy, phenomenal player, and he absolutely came out that day and beat us. So that was some of the things we did well, affecting the quarterback, hitting him. We didn't do a good job affecting the quarterback with a mental disguise and some of the prep stuff that we were accustomed to doing. Mm-hmm. When you talk
I'm just going to get straight into it. I know you guys just seen that clip, and this is something that I expanded on in great length. If you guys haven't had the opportunity to check out my last live about the Atlanta Falcons and my rant with Tack, I kind of started off with the Atlanta Falcons coaching staff, and then I took my anger, frustrations out on Tack McKinley, and a lot of people have just, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, it doesn't matter. You guys have given me your opinion on the matter, but this is about Raheem Morris and this Atlanta Falcons defense, man. If the Atlanta Falcons defense is going to improve, we cannot continuously have these moments of lapse, these consistent moments of lapse for the Atlanta Falcons defense. And this is where I'm going to give you 3 reasons why this Atlanta Falcons defense, who is to blame? Who are the 3 guys to blame, or the 3 elements of the Atlanta Falcons to blame? And a couple of these guys are going to be, let me rephrase that. These are 3 people who are to blame for this Atlanta Falcons defense, the lack thereof of a defense. The first one is obviously Raheem Morris, okay? And the last guy, I promise you, you're not going to be happy when I say this. A lot of people might call me absolutely insane when they hear this, but I have to say it. It's just the truth. It is the truth. But the first one is Raheem Morris. And it's kind of collaborative effort, a collective effort, to be honest. Look, man, Raheem Morris, I'm just going to be honest. If you are a defensive coordinator, and I said this yesterday, how in the bloody hell are you not conveying over to your defensive players that you have to mask plays? This is something that should be basic. Teams should not understand what you're going to do before the play is even called. Russell Wilson didn't throw into a single tight window. That's a problem. That's a freaking problem, people. Week dang 1, and we're talking about Russell Wilson, 31 of 35. 4 incompletions. And if you look at PFF, Russell Wilson didn't throw into one tight window. This is supposed to be an improved defense. And you have your defensive coordinator saying that he did not. He's taking all the blame for this. That this is on you. Your secondary did not come to play. They weren't consistent because of you. You took the fall for this. Whether I believe everything that you're saying, absolutely not. And I'm going to get into the second one, and you'll see exactly the reason why I'm saying that is not all on Raheem Morris. This is not all on the secondary, the talent. The second one is really the issue. And you've heard me say before with that guy, yeah, I'm just a realist. I call my own self out. If I'm wrong about an issue, I don't see it immediately, I call my own self out. I call myself out. This is what I do. But as a defensive coordinator, how in the bloody hell are you not telling your guys to mask what they're doing? How do you not tell these guys that you have to disguise the coverage? Why is it that you are not teaching this aspect to your defense? I don't get it. I don't see how you're a defensive coordinator and that just doesn't go through your head. Why is this not something you're teaching on a regular basis? This is insane for a defensive coordinator to say this. That you were so focused. You were so freaking focused on Chris Carson that you did not have a game plan to have Russell Wilson think twice about throwing it to a window because he's not going to be sure whether or not he is going to throw into the right person or just see something different. I have something second guess. You're not doing this. You're not teaching to this defense. What the heck are you doing as a defensive coordinator? What are you doing all week? What are you doing all month? Oh, what are you doing all off season? I don't get it. And that's just the first one. The second one is the biggest. This guy right here, I'm just going to be honest. Number 2 is Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn, what the hell are you doing? This is all your fault. This is all your fault. When you have these consistent issues on the defensive side of the ball, if you guys haven't seen Brian Baldinger, he said the same thing. This dude didn't even do the team breakdown. He was so frustrated. Said it himself. Falcons, you still running the same dumb concepts on the defensive side of the ball. This dude didn't even give us the pleasure of even breaking down film. That tells you everything you need to know from a former football player that you're not even going to waste your time to do it. Film breakdown this team. Because it's the same issues over and over again. So if this is the same issue and nobody wants to point the finger at Dan Quinn because he's a player's coach, then who is the problem? I want to see Dan Quinn say himself. I want to see Dan Quinn say, guess what, guys? I messed up. I did not have my defense ready. You're the head coach. You brought in because you was a defensive guru. And again, you have your defensive coordinator taking the blame. You have the players, like Isaiah Oliver saying, the coaches are not the issue. But at some point, I don't know if I can trust anything these guys are saying. Because nobody wants to point the finger at DQ right now. Everybody's saying, no, it's my fault. It's my fault. But when is Dan Quinn is going to say, be like Matt Ryan, be like Julio Jones and say, guess what? Guys, I messed up. This is all on us. Dan Quinn is not doing that. He's sitting back and saying that same safe crap. Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. This is my fault. No, it's not saying it's my fault. He's sitting back saying that, guess what, y'all? Guess what? We'll get it correct. 3 years later, he's still talking about it. But the third one, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to be real. This is Arthur Blank's issue. Arthur Blank, okay? Arthur Blank let this guy come back. And I understand the reasons why. But at some point, as an owner, you have to stand up for what is right. And if these guys cannot get it right this season after this game, and I know it's one game, I've said it before, this is only one game, but if these guys can't get it right and correct these issues, then why in the bloody hell are we continuously bringing Dan Quinn back and giving him second and third and fourth and fifth chances? It has to stop. Arthur Blank. So let me know what you guys think about this. Who are the guys to blame? Who is to blame? Is it Raheem? Is it Dan Quinn? Is it the players? Let your boy know, all right? Because I really want to know you guys' thoughts on this. Leave your comments below. Do not forget that subscribe button. Your boy, man, Marcus Hartman. Peace!